All right, fellas, I want you to think about your relationships. And maybe it's a past relationship, maybe it's a current one. But think back on your relationships. Have you ever been in a relationship, or are you in a relationship now where just sort of deep down and intuitively on a gut level, you know that she doesn't really want to be with you? And maybe you chase her tirelessly. And it's important to be honest with yourself, fellas. This is where accountability is really key. It's really important and will empower you even though it hurts, okay? I say all the time, one of my favorite song lyrics, before the truth can set you free, it will piss you off. But if you are honest with yourself and take a moment and just be really honest with yourself and ask your bros, ask your guy friends, this is why it's so important to have really solid guy friends. They'll tell you the truth, and they will tell you out of compassion, and they'll tell you out of like brotherly love. Ask them what they think of her, what they think of your relationship with her. If you are clingy, if you are needy, it will deteriorate rapidly any attraction that she has for you. It will also deteriorate the respect that she has for you. And so neediness and clinginess is repulsive. It repels people away. And I've talked about this in other places, and I talk about it all the time. So you got to be honest with yourself. Do you get the sense that she doesn't particularly want to be with you? She avoids you. She puts you off. She sets you aside. She kind of discards you a little bit. She seems a little bit like, like her skin's crawling when you're around her. Be honest with yourself. If the answer is yes, you got to get out of there. You got to end the relationship. You have to have the courage to move on. And there's a couple points here that are really important to hit. And uh, number one is most guys, what they typically end up doing is they think, I'm not being good enough. I'm not doing enough. I'm not doing whatever. I need to do it more. They end up, and in turn, it causes them to become more clingy. It causes them to increase their neediness and their clinginess. They engage more in this people pleasing thing that causes her to lose attraction and respect for him. And so they take what they're doing that's not working and they do it harder. You got to be honest with yourself. Is my current strategy creating the outcome that I want? Is it working? If the answer is no, then you've got to be willing to end the relationship and move on. Here's the thing. We talk here at the Orion Way about like boy psychology versus man psychology. Boys are needy. Please like me. Please approve of me. That is boy mentality. A distinguished man recognizes when he's not wanted or not needed and looks for someone to connect with. The boy psychology starts with I need to be liked, and when I'm liked and I get approval, I therefore can go ahead and like myself well enough. And there's a cap on that, man. You never really truly learn to respect and like and love yourself as long as you put the approval of others first above anybody else's, including your own. Okay, you should approve of yourself first. Okay, so that's what boys do. Please like me. Please approve of me. Please just um, I'm a good boy, right? Showing I'm a good boy. Uh, that's really what it is, right? Look at me, I'm a good boy. And I see guys all the time, they engage in these behaviors where, I'm a good boy, like me. And it actually causes him to lose respect. And so he does it harder. He does it more. So when you realize like she doesn't really want to be with me, and maybe she's with you because she likes to keep her options open. Maybe she feels sorry for you. You don't want someone to be with you because she feels sorry for you. No way. Get out of there. Um, I mean, think about it. Be honest with yourself. Do you really want someone that stays with you because she feels sorry for you? Guys, no, that's not how it works. So you ask yourself, and you ask your bros, tell me honestly, do you guys think that she wants to be with me? And if you come up with, she really doesn't. She stays with you for other reasons. Maybe you give her money. Maybe you do her chores. Maybe you take care of her. Maybe you sit there while she complains. Whatever. And if you recognize, yeah, she doesn't particularly want me. Women should want to be with you. They should like, hey, when are you coming over? When are we going out? They should want to be with you. They should want to be a part of your life. Um, Go back and look at my metaphor of the motorcycle. They should want to jump on. Your life should be like an awesome motorcycle ride. And if she doesn't want to jump on the back and ride it with you, then you're going to basically downplay or shortchange yourself in a relationship sense. So here we are. Once again, you recognize and decide she doesn't really want to be with me. She just doesn't. You can take that personally. Yeah, it hurts. But let's say that you decide to exercise some self-respect and you say, you know what? I deserve to be with someone who wants to be with me. And maybe I've got to fix myself and fix my approach to relationships and women. Because if you approach relationships and women like, please approve of me, like I'm a good boy, be the good boy, you're that's a recipe for failure. Fix it. Build your confidence, build your self-esteem, fix yourself, and then go after a relationship. And you're going to get way more out of it. If you're confident and you have a great life, one that women find really attractive and they want to be a part of, you become the prize. And that's a much better scenario, guys. And if you leave that relationship where you know she doesn't want to be with you, you're going to feel so much better about yourself. Your self-respect will build. And it will hurt, but look internally and observe and watch for that feeling that says, you know what, I did this for me. And that actually feels kind of good, okay? Forget all that nonsense about being selfish and narcissistic and self-absorbed and all that crap. I could dispute that stuff all day, and I do. I'm a therapist. I see these guys in therapy and where they are just in the dumps. Their relationship is failing. They don't know how to create sexual polarity. They try to be the good boy, and that just destroys the attraction and the respect. So don't be with someone that doesn't want to be with you. Don't do it. Don't try and compel her, coerce her, or otherwise try to talk her into being with you if she doesn't want to be with you. And have the self-respect to go, okay, all right. Well, I want to be with someone that wants to be with me, and if you don't want to be with me, then I'm out. And that, guys, is actually the thing that is attractive to women. That is the confidence that women actually do find attractive, because trying to be the good boy is not something that builds attraction. So don't be with someone that doesn't want to be with you. That's going to do it for this one. Make sure you check out our podcast. Follow us on Facebook, the social medias. We want to get some engagement. Make sure that you like, subscribe, share, all that stuff. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.